So good evening everyone. Tonight this will be a very short broadcast. I just want us to quickly discuss the update on Sowore, the DSS, the federal government allegation of attempting uh, to topple Buhari's government, allegation that he was paid millions of dollars or even billions of dollars in Dubai. And then tomorrow, Sowore will be appearing in courts for hearing on his bail application. So we are going to be asking the question, and I'm going to tell you the reason for this question. Will the DSS disappoint President Muhammadu Buhari after claiming that they have evidences of this or that against him? That is the question we simply want to answer tonight. And I'll be right back to continue on this. Just stay tuned.
Hey, I have just one question for the Federal Republic of Nigeria and to the DSS. I want to know why the people are being oppressed and depressed for their right. I want to know. Where do you want to Sowore? 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 Hey, Mr. President, what about the masses? What about the love? I thought you in for the masses where I got you wrong. What about the promises? What about the lies? Many people dying. What about the pain? Many things on my mind when I get to say. What about the things you're eating? What about...
Alright, welcome back quickly. So let's not waste time over this. We're talking about whether the DSS truly has anything against Sowore. Well, today it turns out that Sowore has actually replied to the federal government and the DSS by saying that, well, it is true I met Nnamdi Kanu as part of the charges we brought against me, but then I don't know where you got it from that I collected money. They searched all his accounts, and in fact the DSS investigator themselves said they were surprised to their embarrassment, to their chagrin. Sowore did not have millions of dollars as purported in his accounts. So that means the DSS has been listening to beer parlor gists to say that Sowore collected money. In fact, Sowore has never been to Dubai in his life. He has never, of all the places he has been to all over the world, even throughout the time of election that he was meeting Nigerians in diaspora, Sowore did not visit the UAE. He didn't go to Dubai. Till now, I'm not sure that till now, since he was born, that he has ever visited Dubai. So wherever the DSS is collecting their beer parlor gist from to be used, this is just already everybody. I cannot ask the question, will the DSS disappoint Nigerians? Because Nigerians already know that this is a case of calling somebody a bad name because you want to deal with him. Everybody already knows. So the only thing they are trying to do is to make sure that Sowore does not lead people into the streets to go and be asking salient questions, because this government is already becoming very unpopular. So if Sowore now comes out with people to be asking questions, salient questions, it's going to be the last thing that will break the camel's back. That is the only fear they have. Don't allow this guy to do this thing. So they have to pick him up and start lying. Because to me, it's still... And I said something the last time I came on the show, on a live broadcast like that. I said, see, until the DSS proves, the only thing that can make me back off Sowore is if DSS can truly prove that he collected money and he has contracted or is into a contract to import ammunition or arms, or is going to lead people into violence, is going to topple government. Until you establish that, I am for Sowore till I die. No, I'm telling you, because we are used to it. Government oppressing Nigerians, lying against Nigerians, lying against their own citizens, lying against people. We are used to it. Do you understand it? We are used to this thing. We know that government lies against their own citizens in Nigeria. Only in Nigeria will the government be lying against its own citizens because of what they want to chop. We know it. We are used to it. So I cannot ask, will the DSS disappoint Nigerians? Nigerians already know who you people are. But the question is, will you disappoint your president? That's the question. Will you disappoint Buhari? And the reason I'm asking it in that direction is Buhari is the person who is at the center of all of these things. He's the one Sowore is leading protest against before DSS decided to take it upon themselves to go and abduct Sowore midnight. Do you understand it? So having said this, okay, now all the allegations they made against him, okay, he met Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, Sowore did not deny. In fact, you did not even know Sowore met Nnamdi Kanu. He was the one who published and released live video by himself that he met Nnamdi Kanu. So what? And he did not hide the detail of. In fact, Dr. Chidi Nwayanwu of Worship Media, who interviewed Sowore and Nnamdi Kanu, and we all saw the video. It's not secret. Sowore does not do secret deal. He's somebody I have tested before I decided to follow him and say, I trust this guy. I don't test Sowore no be today. I know the guy die. So when they started bringing charges, I don't even need to talk to Sowore before I know that all these things that they are saying is complete lie. The Sowore I know does not even. Sowore be say you they tell him to him face say this is. He go they tell you by himself right there saying we are not doing that. We don't want violence. We don't want war. What we want is let everybody be reorientated. Let everybody wake up. That is the only duty we have to do. Let's wake people up from their slumber, to wake up and take all the government accountable. All the things let us do them. All right. So, Uncle DSS and co, please, do you want to disappoint your boy? Because this thing will be embarrassing to all of you. The DSS is expected to be a highly intelligent outfit or security apparatus, a highly intelligent security agency for the federal. No, but now as it stands right now, you are bringing charges that Sowore alone will embarrass all of you. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine what you are doing to yourself? Can you imagine? Okay, so people, tomorrow the update is that tomorrow Sowore will be the bail here, application for bail will be heard tomorrow in court in Abuja for Sowore. So we want to know the outcome, whether they will grant him the bail or they will not, because all the things that they have brought against him so far, none of them is real. All of them are just fake. That he met Nnamdi Kanu. So what? So is Sowore importing guns? I don't understand. Is he importing weapons? Is he importing nuclear bomb? Did he say he wants to go and kill people? I don't understand it. And lie that he collected millions of dollars in Dubai meeting. Meeting who? From who? To which account? To buy what? The money he did not use for election to buy voters. You will now go and collect it to do what now? I don't understand it. Because these people are just they are just ridiculing themselves, not us, to the community, to the Committee of Nations. In the international scene, you people are ridiculing yourselves, because I don't understand it. How would you go and be claiming all lies that never existed? We are waiting for it in the court. We are waiting for you to bring your evidences, and we are waiting for you to come and further prove. Because there are only two things now. You will either prove yourselves right or embarrass yourselves. That is what will happen at the end of the day. You people will embarrass yourselves. You are already doing that, embarrassing yourselves. So a security outfit that is supposed to be held in high esteem, very high esteem now, you people are going to bring yourself all the way down. You have watered the essence of the existence of the DSS. You have watered it down. As in, you have turned it to water, ordinary water, nothing more. Nothing. You have you have turned it to water. So DSS can no longer be respected other than your men carry gun and show muscle all around. Nothing more, no intelligence. Can you imagine that? Lying every day, lying against your own citizens. Can you imagine? So a government that has already failed is afraid of people showing that it is incompetent. And you have to start picking everybody on the street and lying again and looking for lies to rope them. This is very unintelligible. Another thing is that when they went to abduct Sowore, they twisted his ankle. They injured him and they did not allow him to have access to medical doctor for days. They twisted his ankle. Can you imagine that? And they did not allow him have access to medical doctor for days. They said they were investigating this. So you never even had any concrete evidence before you abducted somebody. And after you have kept him for this, you are now going to be looking for evidence. And you could not find. And you are still asking for another 45 days, which will be subject to another extension for another 45 days to keep somebody who has not committed a sin. Buhari also led protests after he lost election severally now. Every time he lost election, he led a protest. Yes, now. You think we don't know? So, why are you now afraid of your own shadow? The same thing you did, you are afraid of people doing it for you. I'm talking about this administration now. It's unfortunate. You people are just embarrassing yourselves. We don't even know who to hold responsible for how this country is just sinking deep every day. Whether it is the fraudsters that the EFCC is always harassing, the small fraudsters, or the big fraudsters that the EFCC, police and DSS are guiding at the National Assembly, or the ones that the presidency itself is protecting, or even now, the DSS that is even causing further embarrassment. I don't even understand what is the requirement for employing people into the DSS now, because it be like saying all kind of people, just like we have in the police too. All kinds of people who don't even understand basic fundamental human rights, violating people on the road every day. It's the same way we have it in the DSS. I don't even understand. You just see people acting as they will be speaking English as if they know what they are saying. They don't know. If I take the way I dey vex, take the talk, the thing go pass as it be. It go just pass wetin I suppose. I don't want overdo am. So people, forgive me. I go stop the broadcast here for tonight. Make we wait for wetin will happen tomorrow. I go leave you with Baba Dede at this point. God bless you. See you tomorrow.
African people, which one we dey? Wake up, reason. That this is not the time for revolution. Yeah, this is not the time for revolution. Everybody now. It's not the time for revolution. Human revolution. It's not the time for revolution. African revolution. Yeah. Revolution. Ethical revolution. It's not the time for revolution. Economic revolution. Cultural revolution, yeah. Everybody, yeah. Now let's get down into another underground spiritual game. When I say power, you go say enter. When I say enter, you go say power. Now let's go down. Yeah. Power. Enter. Power. Enter. African power. Enter. African power. Enter their mind. Power. Enter their body jaw. Enter their spirit. Power. money for foreign bank. They bury money for tanky, yo. They bury money for backyard. Even they bury money for grave. Yet they don't even think of the common man when they're supposed to sell. No social service, no rule of law, no future for the common man. See,